did they forget it, or do you think they don't care? Like what happened here? How did the Lesh get left in?
In regards to the draft, it was actually kind of an interesting final couple of bans where Chicken Fighters, Bounty Hunter banned out an Invoker, and that forced a reaction of the Ember ban from Chicken Fighters. And the same thing kind of happened where they tried to like big brain it a little bit, I feel, with like this DK ban, baiting out maybe a puck ban or something, and they eventually wanted to go for like a Death Prophet themselves or something. But yeah, no, Bounty Hunter just saw through that. They were like, no, we're not going to play your ban shenanigans, and we're just going to keep banning the heroes we want to ban. And then that kind of just opened up where Chicken Fighters, they played themselves a bit too much. Like, they had this Oracle, they knew around to play around it. The panel mentioned it beautifully, the fact that they need some type of hero to play with the Oracle. And I feel like, yeah, just Leshrac, it just, in this scenario, it just must have slipped their mind. It was too good of a pick. Too good. It's rare that you say that in like these type of drafts. There's always give and take, but when you have a lineup which is so driven around PL being the key hero to play this game, you think about big illusion players, Ember, it's Leshrac. So yeah, maybe it's a little bit of slip up in the draft, but their way of looking at it at least is they go for a Storm instead. They're applying a bit more backline pressure, and the lack of cheap stun in regards to looking down a Storm. Like, they have amazing stun on No Bounty Hunter, but it's not clean, it's not instant, right? It's the Slardar Crush, the Leshrac stun. Like, there's a lot of time. So maybe if Storm pops off, this could just be the Storm show. PL overwhelms with items. We could see a rare Mage Slayer come out. That could be pretty advantageous for a PL in him being able to overcome the Leshrac damage.
Yeah, I feel like we never see that item.
Mate, it's good. Trust me.
You're still a fan, but like, no one's buying it, right?
Yeah, have a little look. Production, again, we've not seen the item at all, so we're going to load it up real quick. Cheeky little bit of magic resistance, and then the main thing here, 35% less spell damage, all right? So if you're a PL, slapping up a Leshrac, that AoE damage, it's going to be a little bit mitigated, and it could be critical. Honestly, I think this is actually a critical item, this game, if you want to see PL have at least an ounce of fun.
Sure. Well, you'd rather that than the hood?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see if Charlie is going to think along the same lines.
Worrying if he does. I'm a support player, honestly. Hope he doesn't think like me, but maybe this game it helps. I don't know.
And anyway, this top lane as well, obviously, has been pretty important in all the games. You know, either Charlie's popped off, or he's crumbled, or either Blink's popped off, or he's crumbled. Yeah. I guess with the Lesh taken into consideration, do you think that does mean if you were going to look at it at the moment, you would say if this is going to go either way this game, it is going to be a game where Charlie will crumble and Blink could pop off as mid? What?
Ooh, pretty close one.
Not quite enough.
Oh, he got it! Oh my god!
He's got it!
I did level 2. I didn't see the level 2. Oh, mate, the level 2 lightning storm.
What?
I won't lie, I was trying to find like a cookie pun to make there about the whole crumbling, and whoever had stats fire wasn't crumbling because they're...
Oh, you just made me hungry now.
No, I do, mate. I love a good bicky. I haven't had one in time, honestly. Sweden doesn't really have good biscuits, unfortunately.
You've angered some people there.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Controversial. Just like the performances of Blink and Charlie, controversial in the series so far. You asked a question about who's going to have a better lane. I think Blink's going to have a better lane. He has double stun. PL, hero has pretty decent armor, but the Lil Shredder does mitigate that. So yeah, I think... Blink's going to have a pretty good time top.
Mid. Ducky.
Not having a good time right now.
Oh, it needs one more hit, Supreme. He can't quite get it. Oh, Ducky stepping back in range. And really testing limits here. Ducky, he's got nothing to refuel the bottle with, though, so...
Yeah, this is the point where realistically you need someone to come in and help you out a little bit. You need someone to feed in the side lane, to TP and help your bottle out. Because Era, he identifies this and he's like, all right, okay. I can make this classic little stack here on the hard camp and come on in. But instead, he gets the bounty rune. I'd have loved to see Chicken Fighters pressure here. Like, they're bringing the illusions to try and do that. But imagine if, like, Oracle just stepped over, quickly took away that bounty rune. And now you're going to have a Leshrac with no mana on mid, Storm able to freely farm up. But, again, it's the small things.
Yeah, that would have... I mean, I think at the moment, yeah, Jibe just definitely fully focused on trying to make sure Charlie's safe up there.
That's true,
again. He doesn't want to take any sort of walks away from this.
And that is the key thing about this safe lane from Chicken Fighters and the draft entirely. This top lane is about survival. If you don't die, you get your farm. It will give you an early window of the game where you might be okay. As I say that...
well, they're in.
Yeah,
and they've got Jibe.
I'm sorry, Jibe. It's happened twice now. I said it in the first game on the shop. I said it on the third game now when you play an Oracle. I'm basically mentioning how you're not meant to die and then you die. I'm so sorry. I take partial credit for this.
I mean, we should expect this, right? The Snapfire, it's been that that very important component each time in these lane setups.
And especially Hustle on Snapfire. Like, he's played incredibly throughout this low division. Even though the results haven't looked too good, he has been a pretty solid replacement to what was the MVP of No Bounty Hunter Season 1, Desire. Yeah, Hustler, he filled the shoes and really did kind of step up for what the team needed. Again, unfortunately, results not always showing, but individually pretty good.
And then what we got down bottom at the moment, low skill, 17 for 4 against Amar's 24 and 3. I mean, it's a solid lane, right, the Wraith King AA, but again, what you are going to have a bit of a tough time contesting Amar because it's, once again, the same duo that we saw from Chicken Fighters in the laning stage last game.
Yeah, and the key thing here is they have kill potential as they keep tickling. Bot Supreme dying to the level 6 of Leshrac.
We'll see mid, Daki.
That's fair. But meanwhile, I mean, ATF, because of Lina leaving, you now lose that defensive stun. And another
he's gone.
Yeah.
So not able to save the Storm mid, and of course not being around to help the Centaur there. So no Bounty Hunter able to poke where it hurts.
It's really good stuff. And the key thing and why Europe loves AA is a position 5 that has really nice attack range that can play into these more annoying potent offlaners, be it the Mirana, the Willow, the Lina. Like, you're a pos 5 that can just poke and prod from a distance. Already the map feeling pretty small for Chicken Fighters because Zibe's locked into top. Lina had to TP to help mid. Got a return kill, but Supreme did die. And then, of course, ATF then falling bottom. Lane's going really well.
But this is pretty much a full level. Yeah, he's level 7. Our Supreme's only just hit the 6. And you're definitely going to be looking over to this lane if you're Charlie. And definitely having to prepare yourself for the fact that you're going to have to deal with Lesh that's had a pretty good start to the game.
And now Lesh, with this good start, he's instantly moving top. He identifies the fact that Charlie, he isn't a... Oh, okay,
they just get the opening stun
Wow.
into the cookie.
Right. Nice.
They got him. Now they can look to run down Jibe as well. I mean, a beautiful move here from Daki is him and Hustler. They get the job done big time.
Yeah, it's clean. He's got 2 points edict, so he's now taking a little bit on the tower. Of course, he used it a bit early, so he's not able to take the full tower cleanly. But with the catapult wave, a really nice move. Minute 6, and already able to... Look at
this pressure.
Great pressure.
Yeah.
Supreme trying to mirror this. Yeah, he's trying to mirror it.
You can't come back up it, can you?
No, not really. And that's why Supreme's playing bottom. If he gets flash kill...
grab. Is he able to get the pullback onto a flash?
Is anyone going to steal it? Oh, ATF tried. I respect that. Didn't get it, though.
Still, these movements just not going to feel anywhere close to the weight that no Bounty Hunter's able to hit with. As you say, tier 1 tower down at 6 minutes in. Incredibly fast timing here.
And the key thing here is Charlie, level 4, as he goes to jungle, he doesn't use his TP to instantly get here. It does mean if he survives this next moment of aggression, and the map feels kind of small, he can instantly TP to some area to farm, but again, it's not going to feel too good.
We're going to have Blink. Trying to get some action going here onto Amar, but Amar was able to hold him back with the hoof stomp in time.
Charlie is now able to farm up whatever he's given top. This is kind of his recovery mode, and Wraith King also occupies this area. The key thing for no Bounty Hunter, is they can simply go to any tower they want. With this early levels on Ducky, with the 2-2-2 build, he has kill threat, he has tower threat, and Chicken Fighters, they have to start finding some kills here. They need to be able to get something.
Look at the Blink. See if they've got enough burst to take him down. It's a lot of stun, of course, between the 3 of them.
Big one.
Blink, he's able to get the stick charge and the crush off, though. Blink's into the trees. Supreme is still hunting and will find the kill. They get the job done. Takes the complete mana pool here of Supreme, though. There's mid. Ducky. Cookie in. Arrow's coming in to help out, but look at all the damage here from Hustler.
So much damage.
So much physical.
And then he gets the rune, of course, because when you're this far ahead, you're always able to have full rune control. Oh, Charlie. He's queued up the Midas.
Midas?
I look forward to Brian's segment. Or for, you know what, any of the talent today.
And look at this, Charlie.
Instant death. You want to buy a Midas, boy? Not today. Dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's looking like it could go the way of the Bloodseeker this game.
It's looking that way. Can we get a quick blink check? How's he doing? Is he 1-1? Already 3 million times better than his Doom performance.
Yeah. This is, I mean, we saw, but I think at this stage last game he had died about, what, 5 times or something in the laning stage? On the
I've
Doom?
already tried forgetting Owen.
You're trying to forget.
I've already, yes.
I think Blink has as well. You asked him about it, but like,
Sorry, what? Yeah, no, I have no idea what you're on about. We won the series potentially 2-0. Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah, Charlie, as you say, he's going to play the full sort of AFK catch-up game here with the Midas. And
this is why the panel was so heavy about talking about Leshrac. Oh, are they going to get him?
See if they can burst. Daki. He's still alive.
Oh,
he's going to be able to die. Just take the two of them down with the kisses coming out from Hustler. They've found two. They're going to be able to find Era as well here. There's 3 heroes cleaned up in the mid. They can resume pushing onto this tier 1 tower, as there's nothing to put a stop to them here for Chicken Fighters.
Ducky with the offensive tip. Uncharacteristic so far in this series. We've been a little bit PMA. We did have one aggressive tip on Charlie game 1. Coming into game 3, Ducky feeling himself a little bit, going for the tip.
Because I was a little confused there. Why did he put the fake
rewind. Hold on, Owen. Rewind. Can we get a rewind on this bad boy?
Yeah, what was happening here?
This is why the tip's going through. If we get it, bring it back. A little bit more. No. Back. Here. He puts the W on the Leshrac and then aggressively heals his Storm. So he basically saved the Lesh but killed his Storm. That is meant to be the opposite way around.
I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was like trying to think. I was like, what was the big brain play for Fate's edicting the Lesh? But there wasn't one.
No, he just misclicked twice.
No reason. Don't ever edict the Lesh. Oh no, I can't right-click heroes. What will I ever do?
Wow, I think that was potentially the best tip of the lower division. Honestly.
And you already had some good tips this series.
Mate, we've had some bangers, but that one just felt good because Zibbo, of course, unfortunately, he's going to know exactly what 2 buttons he pressed wrong, and then Ducky cut straight through, hitting where it hurts, going, yeah, you did that wrong. Pressure being applied 4K up. They need to find some place for Charlie to farm. He is still a ways away from that minus 500 gold. The lack of damage is coming through now for Chicken Fighters. Their best friend will be getting these solo pickoffs. Ducky has played incredibly aggressive, and that is what they can lean on.
Really nice.
The Storm Zip, the damage they have, it's all single target explosive. So if Ducky is ever out of position, there isn't saves on the Bounty Hunter. They identify that though, and they're grouping nicely as 4.
Looking for the 3rd and final tier 1 tower here, just 11 minutes in. No Bounty Hunter.
So what they've got to do, Supreme way. Oh, he's so far away from his Orchid as well. He's now moving in aggressively to try and steal some camps. Of course, they have the double ward set up here, so we can play aggressive. And this is the key thing. Chicken Fighters, they put all the kind of the noise into the bot area of the map. Let's look at their positioning. They're like, okay, we're going to defend this tower as long as possible. There isn't clean tower damage outside of Leshrac, so it gives Charlie time to farm up. Potentially the Bounty Hunter can play into this and maybe make a smoke up to that area, or they can just keep running their heads at this bot tower. But the moves of Chicken Fighters right now is why it's only a 4K lead and it's not growing, because they are kind of getting more out of the map. They're behind, but they're farming nicely. But to what avail?
And it is going to be a pretty quick Relic Radiance on low skill this game, isn't it?
And here it is. It's about to be completed. Charlie with the Midas on the PL. 12 minutes into the game.
Here we go.
We won't be seeing him fight for another 32 minutes, but it's fine.
What is the maths when it... Oh, Charlie.
What, on Charlie's impact in the next 30? What's the math?
What's the numbers on the Midas nowadays in terms of minutes that need to pass for it to really be beneficial?
I'm going to hit you with a stat of how many Midases have been picked up in DPC.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pulling it out of my... Okay. Bad. Not picked. It's just not good, all right? Again,
we see it on Sven's. Do you like it on Sven?
I don't mind it on Sven, just for the idea of you're basically playing for, you know, a little bit of attack speed. Often your builds lack that. And then... Oh, Ducky aggressive! This is it!
Of course. He's maybe yours off. Breaks the combo. So, and a Manta off to the side. Supreme still trying to finish up the kill. They will get him. All right, bring down Ducky.
This is good. This is the over-aggression that we were seeing from Ducky a little bit. But yeah, going back to your Midas point. For Sven, a little bit of attack speed. He's all about more levels and 2-3 items. But heroes that have timings which are locked into 1 or 2 items, I feel Midas nowadays, with the map pressure that you have, the quick pace of play, the meta does not support it. And I think we've seen it as well in the Viking series yesterday against Into the Breach. Shad was buying Midas, and it forced him to be kind of like a spectator in the game. And then eventually, one good fight, now it's like the best Midas game possible. And that's kind of what we're seeing here is he won't have much presence, but if they get one big fight, then it's going to just accelerate through the roof and his game will be great. But you're playing for misplays rather than your own farm.
A bit of a jump here from Blink now with the Blink online.
And no Bounty Hunter, they just don't care. Even if they die in the river, they're like, boys, let's go again. And we haven't mentioned it at all. But there is also another player on the Bounty Hunter in this game. There you go.
He's loving it.
He's loving it.
It's going to be super quick time in this
Jungle
game.
Wraith King. We promise he hasn't been here from minute 0. He has played the laning phase. He's going to have a really quick Radiance, which of course is a good answer to the PL. If you think about PL counters, it's of course Radiance. It's Shiva's Guard from mitigating attack speed. It is then, of course, AoE damage. And yeah, that's maybe a Crimson Guard if you want. But for now, Wraith King will tick one of those boxes with the Radiance, and then Leshrac with the AoE damage. They're going to have all the answers for him. And it's why the panel was concerned about the PL pick, because to itemize for this, you do need, a BKB. You maybe need a Mage Slayer. And that delays your key items that you want to play for. Normally, you want to have a Manta, a Diffusal, farming efficiency. But Manta against Leshrac, you don't really get. So yeah. This is a a PL, that needs to play for 3-4 items, and maybe why it warrants the Midas. If he can dodge the fights, if he can ignore the state of the game, he is a hero that has to have 4 or 5. He needs to be at like maximum threshold at like minute 35 to play this game. He cannot join any fight. So I can respect the idea of the Midas just for the fact that he does not see a timing in which he can take a fight with confidence. And it will be, make or break, because if he enters that first fight with 2-3 items because of the Midas, and he just dies to an overfarmed Leshrac Wraith King because of the lack of that map pressure, then it's whatever. But it's the position he's put in. It is not a great PL game contesting Roshan.
What? Amar, he's able to set him nicely here with a 3-man Hoofstomp. Gets the jump, and they've taken out Blink. They get the pullback onto Hustler. Ice Blast flying over, though. Chicken Fighter's starting to back off. The blast connects onto the 3 of them. Kisses start to come through as well, as Jibbe and Amar try to back away. The chase will be on, though, from Low Skill and Dak as they run down Jibbe. Over to the back, Supreme was able to get in on top of Hustler to take him down.
They should still be able to go Roshan, though, on the side of no Bounty Hunter.
A little hesitant.
Okay, no, I respect that too. Slaughter is alive in 5. They can just wait for him to respawn. They have the advantage of both top and mid tier 1 alive, so getting back to this area of the map will not be too hard. And again, Charlie is just mode farm, not mode game.
I'm a bit disappointed there. There was an illusion rune, and they didn't let the Wraith King have it. He's got a Radiance.
He could have skipped many ways.
Yeah. Thrown away.
And then Ducky doesn't even use it to dodge anything. Oh.
He uses it to scout. Missed opportunity there.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well, they get Roche anyway.
Clean.
As Daki, he now has that Aegis.
And that is why Leshrac picks are so potent when you have minus armor in your team, because unlocking that quick, pre-20 minute Aegis, it gives this Leshrac that tankiness that he needs. You see, he goes yours, he goes Hood. He naturally is a squishy hero, so you have to itemize defensively. You get a quick Aegis, it just puts you deeper into the fight, and it allows you just to be even more devastating. So yeah, I love seeing Leshrac +1, and I think Liquid popularized it a little bit with, of course, Slara Leshrac when Sumail first joined the team, a couple weeks back. Now aggressively positioning, the Bounty Hunter just trying to take away a part of the map. They know that they're in the lead. They can easily pressure any tower they want because PL really can't join any fights still. Going for the tier 2. Most likely will they swing towards mid or tier 3 after. We'll see how aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if they just went straight for a little bit of a tickle of the high ground.
That.
I wouldn't
I don't think they will.
No, I don't either,
think they will, but
they've been very confident.
They could.
Like, this is the classic play of the force back, They're not going to go for the racks, but they're going to make the map feel small, because if they hit this tier 3, look at the minimap right now. Look at Dire. Look how they're positioned. Soon they're going to go whoop, all the way back to their base. 5 heroes in the corner of the base, 18 minutes. Not going to feel too good. And yeah, they're just going to go for it. Yeah. 4 heroes now back in base.
It's a big zip. Onto Daki. He's going to be able to get out of the combo there thanks to the cookie of Hustler.
Okay.
So there we go. Good damage done to the tier 3, and as you say, but the majority of the team forced back.
Yep, and Charlie, of course, he realizes that he can't do anything in these fights. If no Aegis, maybe he could have tickled from a distance, but the lack of items to fight. Like, he is not itemizing for the cheap fight right now. Like, I've mentioned already, like a Mage Slayer, like potentially some Mage Slayer into like S and Y style of build to get in the mix could have been like an active style of build, but he is fully subscribing to the don't ping me, don't talk to me, I'm muted, I'll come back to you when I got like 5 items type of play. And you can see it in how they defend that tower. He's the only one that doesn't TP back. He's the only one that's not doing anything, but it is very much, this is the only way I think he can play this game. unless he wants to go full active. But with the laning phase, it was a little bit difficult. Still want to see a Mage Slayer, man. I love the item.
I just, yeah, no one buys it.
Mate, I won't lie, I've dabbled with it. You know, I play a bit of the Count, Spirit Breaker, great hero move. You bought
it on Spirit Breaker?
Yes, it's so good. I see these Lesh picks, I just charge the dude.
Sound good.
All right, I'll link you a game.
Okay,
right,
now I see what you mean.
You see, you connect on the boy, you slap him up.
It did get buffed, right? Yeah, recipe cost went down in 720.
It's cheap as chips, mate. 20 agility, 20 damage. Woo! Certain heroes, it goes pretty well. But again, Charlie, he's done nothing to itemize for the damage coming in. He is simply doing his own little thing, and that's why the map feels so small, because your carry is just not playing the current game. He's playing for that kind of the sloppiness of the late game, and I've not seen this type of play for a very long time, especially in the current meta. It's rare this isn't punished, you know?
Sure.
And that's
it just
why
doesn't pay off.
It doesn't pay off, and that's why Midases aren't being built. It's why we're not seeing really Battle Fury heroes going for that style of play, other than maybe a PA. Rax is now being pressured at minute 20. This time PL is TPing back.
Let's see.
He has... Oh no, he's not TPing. I've lied. Sorry, guys.
It's a big zip.
Oh, he got the Yules.
He's in. They've got the combo. He's dead.
That was beautiful.
Oh, no, Supreme.
Oh, that was clean. Ducky with the quick cast.
Well, that's a set of racks.
No, it's just
no
gone.
question
Deleted.
about it.
Yeah.
20 minutes in.
15 for 7.5k elite. One of the easiest. Wait, was it? Wait, was it?
An earliest.
It was Ducky's. I just wanted to confirm that I praised. Yeah, it was Ducky's yours. Ah, good stuff. Oh, we get to see it again.
Look at that. He zips in.
And then,
I mean, what's he doing here? What's he expecting, Supreme? He's just not ready for a Yules, or?
I think he thought he had better reactions. Because you got to go zippity zap to get out, right? And he only zipped in, and then
he zipped in and
Ducky done the Yules, yeah. So he didn't get the zap.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but really good stuff from Ducky there. Nice Yules. That's like the only way that chicken fighters can realistically defend is by trying to awkwardly zip kill waves. But it's not like we're talking about a 35-minute scenario where it's like you've got the remnants as well being spawned from the zip. So this is very much a budget defense coming out. And can we get an update, please? Oh, thank you. All right, go back to the Wraith King. Much better time there. There we go. This is what you want to see from your carry. Active items. A little bit of status resist. Radiance. Plate mail. Good stuff from Low Skill. Don't forget, this is his first game with the team, standing in, or at least actually replacing Khan. I did speak to Blink before the series started, and they did mention that Low Skill, he was joining the roster for their final series with the intention most likely to play with No Bounty Hunter for the future. So this isn't just simply a substitute for the series. This is the new look of No Bounty Hunter going for the future seasons. If they are to win.
And Blink, he's already starting off the action, gets the jump in. Gibbet, he's out. Oracle gone. The rest of the team's away. There's now no bounty hunter. They can just push up to. I sit in Low Skills now and throw me off there.
No. Luckily they're not playing because they were the the match fixers. Owen.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
But luckily Low Skill wasn't, so we're all good. He's able to play.
And they're up to the high ground
once again.
Fortification.
All right, Charlie is in the fray this time. That's all I had to say there, because that's all he does. Just watches.
I mean, with the diffusal manta, it's still not going to feel great turning up, right? Like
no,
he's still
not really. No, yeah.
There's as we said, a lot of things that threaten the PL's game.
Yeah, I think the main thing as well is like if we ignore what PL brings to the fight right now, like look at the AA has the Glimmer, Snapfire has Solar Crest, Mechanism, and of course Cookie has pretty good value against PL that disconnect. So right now, PL doesn't really kill Wraith King, doesn't really kill Leshrac, and both supports have the farm because of this quick racks, because of the the tower gain, the gold that they've got because of that. They have ways to kite out a PL. So this PL really is about 2 to 3 items away from confidently wanting to join any fight. And that's why it's so critical they can find him farm. So Charlie TPing back to this tower, it might keep your racks alive for an extra minute or two, but it's not accelerating his presence in the game. Unfortunately, he is 1-2-0.
So what they can get done with the smoke. Charlie scouting things out here with the illusions.
Ducky has a BKB. Blink has a BKB. Like, they are so tanky.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think the best play that can be made right now, Charlie has to bait out with an illusion, with a bad initiation of maybe the AA plus a...
Oh, they get the wraparound.
Okay.
They get the jump in. Blink, he's going to be able to find the Crush on Terra. As they will commit, take down the AA. BKB popped in from Supreme. It's now low skill, fully focused. Getting pretty low on the man as well. Era been false promise. They're trying to keep their leader alive, but Era will still fall. As they lose Supreme, they lose Era. And now the other three of them, they've got to run. Charlie, Blink's on top of him.
Ooh, very close.
Charlie up to the high ground. Tries to poke back in at the Slardar. Doesn't have enough damage. No, not quite. Blink. He's fine, though. Keep him safe and alive. A 2 for 2. You take into account Flash did buy back here on No Bounty Hunter. But losing their mid here against Chicken Fighters. Supreme is having a tough time in these fights. Sure, there's not necessarily the instant catch-up within the Yules, but as soon as he gets caught by one spell, there's going to be a whole load of them to follow up.
Yeah, that's the beauty of their lineup so far. Like, they don't have instant stun outside of maybe like the Yules into something, but when they do get you, it is going to be...
You're done for.
Yeah, you're done for pre-BKB. And like the jump, they did get the AA to start with, but it was very apparent the lack of presence that Chicken Fighters have in the fight. You know, Oracle's an enabler, Lena's a backline poke, Centaur's an enabler. They require your 1 or 2 to have presence, and we won't see a replay of that fight, I hope. Please, we know what happened, it's fine. But the PL, basically on the fringe of the fight the entire time, full HP, unable to enter, simply because of the whole matchup. So yeah, I think right now Chicken Fighters, they're not really playing to win a fight, they're playing to break down the resources of No Bounty Hunter, making them go, let's not go for high ground. And if they go even 2 for 2, they should be so happy, because they need another 10 or so minutes. So any of these fights, even if it doesn't look like they're getting kills, if they're defending their base through just forward aggression, that's where Chicken Fighters will be a little bit happy with how it goes. Again, I want to see Charlie get across the river, get some deep vision out, and just play farm on the enemy jungle. If they want to come kill you, they're going to have to like leave the aggression. They're going to have to play on the defensive, out you from their own jungle, and then make plays. When you're playing in the same corner of the map, that's when the map feels so small. So yeah, a little bit of... Charlie just needs to escape his own side.
Oh, they get the jump on Charlie!
Or just die.
Charlie, he needs help and he needs it now. He's able to Manta, jump up to the side of the doppelganger. Supreme commits him with the BKB. They take down Blink. Stampede starting to come to an end. They've got the stun opening onto Amar. Amar will fall. Roasted Chicken Fighters need to back right up. And they get the trade.
Again, they're going to be happy with that, yeah. They're going to be a little bit giddy with that play. They do get the kill, but the real question is, can they contest Roshan? ATF does buy back. They're going to want to contest this. The confidence from Chicken Fighters to even make these plays. Charlie has his Midas active. Come on, man. What's better, Roshan or Midas? Oh, can't Midas anything. Oh no, Charlie.
Oh no, the efficiency.
Oh, come on, buddy.
God, just blindly doppel to the high ground to Midas.
Doppel for the Midas.
It's worth it. Yeah.
The double career kill.
That's the AC. They found his AC.
Still yet
to be gone for 3 minutes.
This is actually not that bad.
That's a big courier snipe.
But if you could use your Midas, please, Charlie, that'd be eternally great.
There's no way. There's nothing in Midas.
Oh, ATF, you're getting kicked from the team. If they lose this game, Charlie's kicking him. That's for sure.
I mean, you don't take a
no,
with
you
Midas'
don't. That is disgusting behavior.
Wow.
Charlie is just livid.
That is. If they saw that under award, No Bounty Hunter, they'd probably tip it.
They'd be tipping ATF.
If they were doing the maths, running the numbers, and they're like, Charlie probably needs to use his Midas about now.
Yeah, sounds about right. Big wraparound though from No Bounty Hunter.
They're going to jump. Well, the BKB's out. Supreme. He's down to the low ground. He's away. Low skill still ready to charge him. Quick answer here from Charlie, and they can't get anything.
Charlie can Midas now. Oh, he's already Midas. Good. Oh, whew. Oh, well, the balance in the game is back. Thank you. We're good. The posturing from Chicken Fighters, even though they're down by 7k, the way in which they have aggressively positioned does kind of give them a bit of confidence. And of course, ATF quick on the blink mitigates that smoke advantage that the Bounty Hunter had. Roshan, big fight.
The creeps are, of course, pushing in all the same time into the base, so pressure is on here for Chicken Fighters to make some smart moves. They are going to have to get in there. They're going to need to do something about this, Roche. They can't let no bounty hunter get this for free.
Does anyone have... Okay, they have buybacks. Like, they don't have outpost control on chicken fighters. The position in which they hold, it puts them at quite a disadvantage. They can't buy back and instantly get into the fight compared to the bounty hunter, outpost and 2 tier 1s. This is going to be a very difficult Roche contest.
See what sort of jump they can find here, Supreme and Charlie.
Charlie going in?
He's starting to get into the pit. He's having a run. They're going to jump on him, Charlie! He's going to be false promised. They're able to save him. Only just. He's able to get out of there. Supreme's looking for the back lines, jumps in onto Flash, but Flash is fine. As they have to keep running here. Low skill running them down. Daki able to finish off the Oracle as they get split up here, Chicken Fighters.
Charlie was like 60 HP from dying. He TP'd back to the fountain.
Yeah. Well, that's enough here for no bounty hunter to keep going for this Supreme. Is he going to try and go for a steal? He's not.
No.
Roshan taken out. No bounty hunter. They'll claim it all.
Bash. Oh, I didn't click on Solo. How many did he have? He had 3. Oh, very close.
Supreme. He wants Flash.
Ooh, very close.
He's able to get out with that BKB, but kind of playing on the edge there to try and take down the AA, which he won't quite be successful with.
Oh, look at the big winner, though. Charlie does get a double bounty. Ooh, money.
That's something. That's something. He's
nearly
got the heart.
Real question, though.
Wow.
Does it help, though?
I don't know. It seems like a tough game. I mean, geez, how much of this game do you think Chicken Fighters were going to be feeling a little bad that they did let the Lesh through? Like, is there, when you're playing these sort of games where a hero gets through, and let's assume they did indeed forget about it or just misread the draft, like, how much does it hurt to play against this hero that you know inevitably you're just never going to have a good time against?
Oh, Wraith King does go down. This basically is the same feeling as picking 5 strength heroes and not banning Timbersaw. This is kind of the feeling that they'll have, and unfortunately, this is the game. You know, life and death of lower division. You lose this, you are out. So it's going to hit a little bit harder.
It's just getting chain stunned here. Charlie, can they keep him alive? They can't. Charlie's dead. They're coming with a Stampede. They've been able to bring down Blink and Low Skill and Daki the once.
All right.
They're probably going to be able to take down Daki a second time here. Okay, he's got the BKB. He's going to try and run aggressive. In fact, the Kisses are coming out as well. They've got to run. They can't deal with Daki and the Kisses. Daki's got a triple kill. As Charlie's running, but Daki's ready to chase him down. He picks up another.
Gonna get a Rampage.
For Daki. He's not done yet. Rampage takes down the Oracle over the Supreme. A double Rampage here for Daki.
There it is.
I mean, T, I asked, you know, how bad does it feel for them to let that Lesh through? I think, however bad it felt, it feels a million times worse now after that.
Yeah, you get 1 Rampage, you get 2nd. That is, Charlie bought back, trying to get a little bit of an advantage, but this Lesh rack,
yeah. The Lesh.
It's just dominating at this point.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Such a great pick, but yeah, Daki just playing it perfectly this game.
I don't want to beat on it too much, but Charlie had 2 options for this game. Greed up and try and play for 6 items, or be a little bit out there. Think outside the box. Go for creative items to play for the moment. You've been a little bit outdrafted, so show your ability to look for new ways, new outlets to get yourself into the game. And unfortunately, that wasn't really occurring. And because of that, it was just a 4v5 the entire time and no bounty hunter. When they have a lineup with aggression, they are ruthless. And I think that is just beautiful. Going straight for the end as well.
They're looking to close it up. As 27 to 12, 17k lead. No buyback on Charlie or on Jibbe. They've got the 3 of them. Can they put together any sort of defense? Supreme's going to try. Zipping in for the AA, but they're not messing around in no bounty. They put their BKBs. They look to close it up, and they'll get themselves the victory. The series, it's theirs, as they'll take this game 3. 2-1 no bounty hunter here against Chicken Fighters. And game 1, game 3, they really